Cuties. We're back, and we're back a few places. We're back in Britain, and we're back here eating lovely noms with you. Here's the first one of 2023. Congratulations. And as always, there's going to be some sort of crazy issues. I don't know why this always happens to me, that my phone doesn't want to just be. Ha! Voila. So, I ordered from this Indian restaurant, but of course, I can't remember their name. Oh, wait. I can't remember their name, but it is on the bag. It's called Ambala Karahi. I hope I pronounced that right. And their bag says that they are the finest Asian confectionery. And I got first class railway lamb cabin, which is this. It's very saucy, so I can't move it too much with one hand. The sauce tastes pretty good on my own, so looking forward to that. Where did I put my spoon? This is eating with ADHD, because I had all of my things, and then I didn't have any of my things. All right. I have the lamb railway cabin, first class railway lamb cabin. Don't know why they call it that, but apparently you used to eat this lamb when you were in a cabin in first class. So sounds fun. Some rice pilau, garlic and coriander, naan, and Samosa. I did not take a bite out of this yet. I ripped off a piece because I was making my plate for the ancestors, and so I was giving them some samosa. So we'll try the samosa first. Okay. I want to say it's still crunchy, and that's a testament to the samosa, because I ordered it probably 30 minutes. I received it like 30 minutes ago, but I kept getting distracted, and so here we are. But for it to not be piping hot from the oven, and it's very well seasoned, I'll tell you that much. Okay, feeling a little heat. I'm glad I got two of these, because that's really good. I hate traditional British food, like fish and chips is terrible. I do like shepherd's pie, but I mean, it's mashed potatoes and like a stew, so it's really difficult to fuck that up. I mean, you can under-season it, but you could adding salt and pepper to that is like simple. But like the diasporic foods that have come from the many places that the kingdom colonized and brutalized and genocided. I mean, so many of them have come back and come to the country and made the culinary scene a much better place. So I guess thanks. I don't know. But I'm very happy about the samosa. I'm really looking forward to the recipe in this drafty United Kingdom. So, I think the last time I was in London, that's when I started doing my little mukbangs and sharing them. Just because I was visiting my aunt, who was sick at the time, and my aunt has now passed, which we are, of course, I am, of course, devastated about, but I feel very fortunate and blessed that I was able to come to see her then, and that I'm able to come back to her, to where we're going to be celebrating her life, and I think that is a blessing. And even though seeing your family in times like this is sad, the silver lining is get to see your family, love on your family, because that, even though when times are sad, that's the time when your family feels the most. So I am giving a little toast to my Aunty Meg for a life well lived and for bringing so much joy and love and goodness into the world. And she loved good food, a good party. So I feel like from now on, every time we get to chop life, it's gonna be just for her. Alright, so we're gonna get into this railway lamb. I want to have a good portion of rice and sauce and lamb. Let me do it over here so you can see everything. If this was what they were serving in first class, man, I'll take it. I like this. It has like it's a tomato-based sauce. It's I want to say a little similar to like a general curry. I guess it should be curry because it's kind of brown. Not like a masala, but something darker than masala. I don't know what that would be, what you would add, but whatever it is, it's delicious. And the lamb tastes really good in it. It's very soft. Good portion of food too. I'm definitely gonna have leftovers, which I always love. I've been craving Indian food for so long, like the last few weeks, and I kept saying, just hold out, because you're going to get to London, and they're going to knock your socks off. And that is exactly what happens each and every time. Like, I've had one of my the best. I need to find the Korean beef stew that I had here last time, because I have not had it. If you know what, now that I think about it, I wonder if the people who were making Korean beef stew here were trying to tailor it to British people to make it more of like something they might try. Because the beef stew that I've had in the States, like from Korean restaurants, I've never had one that tasted like this. So now that is curious. Man, I feel like, am I gonna have leftovers? I'm ready to eat this whole thing. Let me use more of this to fill me up. The naan's really good too. It's coriander and garlic. And they definitely seasoned it up. And again, this naan is not even like piping hot, and it's really good. Because I definitely kept forgetting it, and I'll tell you this much. If I order this again, I won't forget it. Because I don't remember this one. I had this place starred online. Uber Eats, and I wasn't wrong. It said that last time I got it, that I got butter chicken, which is hilarious, since that's like, butter chicken is not something that I generally get. Because, like, you know, one of the most American things that you can try. And personally, when I am eating other cultures' food, I would like to eat something that a person from there, like, would want their gravy. And not to say, I'm sure there's probably people in India who, like, generally like butter chicken. I mean, I like burgers. I wouldn't get it. Like, is that something super craving all the time? No, but, you know, something's good sometimes. But I'm sure it was probably really good for me to start them. And this food, this is a first class Indian Railway food. I feel like I'm looking forward to eating from here again to see what else they got going on. It's the right amount of spices. Like, it's definitely, I can tell that there's a little kick, but it's not something where I'm like, my stomach's gonna be burning, or I need butter. It's a very flavorful heat, and I think even if I was not someone who likes spices or like spicy food, I think like someone who's like a spice novice would not find that too spicy. Man, I'm trying to hold back from eating this, but I've only had toast today, and I didn't realize it was going to be this way. I want to just like dip everything in this sauce, and I'm glad that I got miso sauce. I was gonna get the chicken Karahi, which is more like dry. I'm sure it would have been delicious, but there's something about using your naan to sop up all the juices. Oh, my goodness. See? It's a little spicy. If you're wondering what I am, yes, they are earmuffs. Yes, they are sparkly reindeer. Yeah. My ears are cold because, as I said, we're drafty now. And so I needed to warm them up. And I didn't like the way the hat looked like on camera because you couldn't see my hair. And now you can. So it's a very real possibility that I might eat this whole thing. But because we're reaching a critical point where it's like you're either gonna eat this whole thing, or you're gonna stop eating now, or you're gonna eat this whole thing. Because once the rice really starts finishing, I'm gonna have all this sauce, too much sauce, and that needs to be somewhere. Ooh, you know, drinking hot tea after you eat something a little spicy, it really activates it. But I can't be in Britain without having a proper cuppa. I have a theory for why British people love tea so much. It's because it's so freaking cold and drafty. You need to constantly have warm beverages, excuse me, so that you can not freeze. That is what I believe. That is I don't need any historical reference or receipts. That's just it. Because everywhere I go, the draft is following me. And it just feels like WTF. You shouldn't have your heat on and it be cold. Like, it's just such a dreary place. And I hate being dreary and cold. It's the worst. But, you know, it's the people here that make the flavor. Alright. I'm going to demolish this rest of this food. Because I just feel like treat yourself. I'm not going to eat the samosa though, because that's going to be too much. This, I have 5 pieces of lamb, 5 or 6 pieces of lamb left, and I feel like I'm going to do it. I always say, eat until you're full, and then stop, because you might get hungry again, so you can finish it. Because I don't like being super full, like where I'm too full, where it feels like I'm never going to be hungry again. I hate that. Because to me, the best part, and now this is definitely a first world problem, or a first world thought, now that I'm going to say it. The best part of being hungry is the excitement I'm going to get to eat. Now, obviously, if I was addicted to food, that would be different. But I am thankful and very grateful that I have constant access to food. So when I start getting hungry, and I'm like, what am I going to eat? What's going to satisfy me? Like, that's like a little fun little game that you're playing, and then when you get the food and you see it in front of you, and your senses start going, and you start smelling it, and you start drooling. It's like when my dog, when I'm feeding him, and Brooklyn is about to eat. Excuse me. He literally starts drooling from the side of his mouth, and he's like so excited. He's so still. He's so eye on the prize. He's gonna get to eat. And I feel like that's how I want to feel when I see food. I don't want to look at food and be like, ugh, my stomach's gonna hurt, or I'm so full I can't even think about food. Because that kind of just takes the joy out of the whole ceremony of eating. Which I feel like should be something joyful and fun when at all possible. I know a lot of times people just sit down and throw food in their mouths. But it's nice to associate food with a positive, hopefully peaceful experience. But as I say that, looking at my rollie, it's about that time. This is going to be my last bite. But I'm excited to be hungry again, so I can finish this because top tier Indian food. I look forward to the day. I look forward to the day where I'm going to go to India. I'm going to go to India. I'm going to visit a location. I'm going to say, I have to look this up, but I'm going to assume that Ambala might be a region or area, or there might be some place. Because I feel like a lot of places, a lot of restaurants, regardless of where they are, where the people are from, they'll name the restaurant after like a place or a town or like a little region that people would know, so that people can know what type of food to expect. So I'd be curious to go there, and I want to see if I can find this first class railway lamb cabin. I want to try it out. I want to see if it's on point. And to my Black British people, Sainsbury Gatorade ginger ale is really good. Was not expecting that, but can't see ginger ale and not get it. You know, I'm in London. It's chilly. I'm feeling like maybe I'm a little cold could be coming through. I'm drinking tea a lot. I'm wearing turtlenecks. And I just needed the ginger ale to really help me out, because Britain is drafty. I'm catching a chill, and this is where so many plagues have started. I don't want to play any games. All right, So, Corona Cuties, peace out. Don't forget to find me and Maurice on the Black and Nerdy podcast. The Black and Nerdy podcast on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. You can find us on Anchor if you want to hear me talk about things. And you can watch us do a Instagram live on Instagram when we record. So check it out. Peace.